I mean, just look at how amazing this is, man. It's like we are going to get so into this. It's going to be ridiculous. I got the Wolfman from Jada Toys, and that was my first experience with them. And man, that figure blew me away. And every other thing that they keep doing with the cereal mascots, clearly Street Fighter. Man, they just are killing it. I mean, this is my favorite Jada Toys figure, hands down. Definitely has a big Bodhi thing going on. Maybe I'll give him a little brown roots, little Swayze action. Bodhi! Shit! Sorry for cutting in. This Ken head is the one that came with the figure, and it's not as bad as the first Ken figure they dropped. Ew, that was really gross. But I'm not going to be using this head for the rest of the review, so this is the one and done. Bye-bye. I'm no fan of the articulation segment, but I feel like whenever I get a new figure that I'm reviewing from like a brand new toy line and everything, I feel like I need to say something about the articulation. A cliche articulation segment. Double barbell neck, real good face-off Nick Cage here going. Oh, like his articulation, man, is just so smooth. It's so smooth. It's really the closest you can get to import, honestly. But it's just so effortless to get him into a pose, and everything you get him into just looks right. This guy just feels right in my hand. If you peel back the top, you'll see butterfly shoulders. Bicep swivels, DJEs. He has hinges up and down. And underneath this sexy gi, you get a double barbell waist and ab swivel. No crunches. Works out better. The legs are really sick. You get a far kick forward already, but then you can just swivel that around upward. Jada! You can literally almost go foot to face. Incredible. Not to mention you get the hidden ankle swivel. Love that. Cut to the feet. You get little toenails in there. And they even went so far as to put little purple possession powers right between the toe lines. Sick. Oh, on the back of the Achilles too? Bro. Talk about above and beyond. There is a little bit of secret articulation to this figure, I've come to find out after messing around with him for a hot minute. Man, this figure's good. I just want to go ahead and get it out there. But like his wrists, they come down like this. When you pop it out, that's when you can go back to where your wrist can dip in. Ew. I don't know, it's just kind of weird. I don't know if it's meant to do that or not, but it definitely helps with getting movement in those wrists because otherwise, wrists be popping stiffies. From this angle, he kind of favors Magneto. That's crazy. Magnus! You couldn't ask for any more articulation. This is the most articulated figure I can possibly think of. From the dome to the toe, he's really got this vibrant purple coming through and sort of warlock craft. What about that?
Let's get a little closer. Up so we can see. Here's the face. Blah.
The first thing I noticed are the eyes, man. It's like a piercing, faded, I don't know, blue, gray. I am somewhat colorblind, so it's hard for me to tell when it's so close of a color. It's also why some of my customs look a little different. I definitely like the yellow highlights. It looks nice, man. It just looks really good. The eyebrows are solid. Definite improvement from the first Ken figure. 100%. The purple definitely screams like possession for sure. Some sort of, I don't know, evil summoning sigil should be somewhere on him. Probably not though. The same kind of purple goes all over his clothes, all over his little gi, his karate gi. I just really like it, man. It's the vibrancy to this that really kind of drew my attention to it. It looks so menacing. It definitely harkens back to definite old 70s demon movies. The detail's fantastic. The pinless DJEs are so nice. I mean, you can just see all the texture on this guy.
Oh, I hope he touches him.
It's just so nice.
Yes.
Can we hear it? Not really. Nah. But the limited amount of shading it has on it is very nice. The detail is, I mean, of course, great. Realistic looking belts. Yep. Looks good. Let us harken back to the thigh situation too, because it is insane already when you just have the normal thigh like that. You got it all the way out there. He can literally do this just straight on. Like, I know you're not getting none of that from any toy companies out there. Maybe McFarlane, but you're not going to get other range with it. Legends ain't hitting that either. I'm telling you, man, Jada, they know how to do it, man. Oh, and Hasbro, if you're watching this, and we know that you are. Take lessons. This is how you paint the back of a figure. Notice how the paint actually goes right where it needs to go to complete the overall look front to back. Who would have thought that that's what you have to do when you have an action figure? And I don't want to throw McFarlane under the bus, but I mean, there are plenty of issues where McFarlane also doesn't paint the back of his figures. So I just don't know what that's about. Thank you, Jada Toys. Yeah. Rod Stewart is looking pretty fierce with these hands. It's definitely Mr. Miyagi. Anybody catches that one? Yeah. And these hands segue perfectly into the next accessory. I love the purple power effect and the translucency that you can see the hands through it. It's just an added little bit of bonus that Jada Toys sends our way. I think that's super dope. Now, if I had to point out a gripe about this, I think that it would be that there's only one hole. Oh, there we go. I think if there would have been another hole on the other side so your hands didn't have to be in this position only, you could swap them if you wanted. But even though they didn't do that, doesn't take away that this is my favorite Jada Toy Street Fighter figure so far. Yeah. If the fireball is not for you, maybe this is. Oh yeah. Nothing like having a little bit of Ivan Ooze goo on you, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Let's just say the goo's not for you. Maybe the screaming face is. Man, this is the main reason I bought this figure. At least this version. I didn't want to buy the other version. I thought it was kind of crappy looking. It's just such an impressive figure. I can't get over it. And I know I've given this guy a lot of nicknames in this video so far, but with this head in particular, bro, he looks like Khan. Alright, so check this out. Violent Ken also comes with a massive oil drum that I would only imagine he probably fills with
dismembered body parts and appendages, band-aids, crumpled drawings of lizards.
Shit. But a busted up barrel as well. I think that's just fantastic. I'm using the fireball effect right there to keep it kind of, in midair explosion, popping open. But yeah, man, I think it's fire. All this is immaculately conceived and made by Jada. And that's why, oh my god, that's why Jada Toys remains to be one of my favorite toy lines. I would easily say of all time. Man, I'm not trying to come off like an ass nuzzler, man. It's just like, I gotta speak my honest opinion. And Jada Toys is just, they know how to make figures, man. They know how to make everything work. I was gonna do some hand swaps at least, because I could do nothing really else, but they all don't fit and they're way different colors. Ooh, bummer. Alright everybody, that's going to wrap it up for us. I hope everybody enjoyed what they saw. I hope I gave y'all some really good ideas about maybe some poses to hit up with your figures. Maybe I'm enticing you to buy this thing. I'm not sponsored by this, so if you do that, that's on your own accord. I don't get anything from it. I'm done gooshing about Jada Toys now. But I hope everybody got something from the video, man. If I can entertain you at least, that's awesome. If I can give you any inspiration, it's even more fantastic. I hope everybody enjoyed though, and thank y'all for watching. Share all your comments, do all the things. I don't really want to continue to tell everybody what to do, but get the name out there. Share the videos. If you liked it, see if anybody else does. Ooh, and for sure, I hope everybody's having a fantastic Halloween season so far this year. Ow! Violent Ken wins. Meeting adjourned.
Fight!